God bless and great evening. This is your host for Day by Day Relationships and Romance. My name is Nia J. Teta, and I'm coming to you on day 2 with video 2. We want to get right into it. Yesterday, check out the video from yesterday for day 1. We talked about what we're trying to do in this series, and we really want to get all your questions. Today, we're going to talk about relationships. We're really going to talk about relationships. We want to get every question you have about relationships. We're depending solely on the Holy Spirit to really empower us, give us wisdom during this time, to work with us. Ask your saved friends and your unsaved friends, what questions do you have about relationships, especially romantic ones, about dating, about courting, about marriage, about divorce, about whatever. Ask your friends. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how the Holy Spirit will lead us if we allow Him. So send your questions by email, by Facebook, by whatever you so choose. Send your questions. Today we want to talk about relationships because relationships run the world. Mothers and daughters, fathers and sons, mothers and sons, fathers and daughters, teachers and students, presidents and the people. Relationships are so important. What I want to do right now is make a quick analogy. This analogy, especially for romantic relationships, are like vehicles. We already know we don't give everybody a license to drive a vehicle. I don't care where you are in this world. Just because you say, hey, I'm interested in driving a vehicle, they don't give you a license, but they test you. So if you're too young to drive a vehicle, think about this. You wouldn't go just get in a vehicle and start trying to drive the vehicle and saying, hey, well, even though I don't know everything there is to know, I'll just try to drive it. If I get in an accident, hey, well, I get in an accident. Your life is so much more precious than a vehicle. So don't treat your life like that. You want to just go and get in an accident and say, oh, well, because it could be minor injury, serious injury, or even death. What you want to do is you want to prepare so you'll be able to drive well. You want to prepare so you'll be able to drive well. It's a good thing. So then we don't even give driver's license to those who are 16 or 18 or 21 just because they want to drive. We don't give it to those who are 40 or 60 or 80, even 100 just because they want to drive. They got to be tested because you know what? Driving a vehicle is very serious. As we said before, you can cause accidents, and those accidents can cause minor injuries, serious injuries, or sometimes even death. Relationships, honestly, are the same way. You can help someone. If you're in a bad relationship, it can kill your spirit. It can damage your soul. It can damage your mind. And it might just cause a person to shut down, become depressed, commit suicide. Relationships are serious, y'all. Just like driving a vehicle. And we can't just give a license to everybody. In fact, I wonder, hey, should we have relationship licenses? Hey, this person's ready to date, this person's ready to get married, this person is this person is that. But who would give out the license? Only God, I guess. So, hey, how are we going to do this? Well, I want to let you know something. Just because a person is responsible enough for themselves doesn't mean they're responsible enough to be in a relationship. Because it doesn't only take responsibility for yourself and for the vehicle to be able to drive, but they want to know, can you be responsible for everybody else on the road? Because you know what? The reality is that most of the things that cause accidents are selfishness, meanness, not paying attention, being lazy behind the wheel, getting distracted, not focusing on the goal. Those are the kind of things that cause accidents. And the key piece is you can't only be responsible for yourself to get a driver's license. You got to prove that you're responsible for able to be responsible for everybody else on the road. Don't be impressed because someone got money, a house, a car. Don't be impressed because they got a job. Don't be impressed by that. Because all that shows is maybe they can be responsible for themselves. But the true question is, can they be responsible for somebody else? Can they really drive a romantic relationship? Well, and I'll be honest with you, I've told myself I'm not going to lie, and I've lied. I've told myself I'm not going to be lazy, and I've been lazy. It's because I was driving my own vehicle in my own way. I'm not going to be selfish. I would never treat a woman like that. But when I drove my vehicle my way in my own way, I was that thing. But the big key is we've got to turn our lives over. Turn that vehicle over to God. Let God drive. Because God is never going to steer you wrong. God will always steer You right. First question is first, who's driving your vehicle? Who's driving your vehicle? Think about it. Think about it. Are you ready to be responsible not only for your life, but the life of somebody else? God bless you. I hope you take time to think about it.